I was deleting some of the videos in my memory, but he tried to run. So this is the third day in a row, at a different time. That light skinned dude or whatever, he Puerto Rican or whatever the fuck he is. As soon as I got out here, he's walking out. But I was I had started deleting some of the videos I just made out of my memory, so it was still deleting. I couldn't record, and normally I'm recording as soon as I get out here, and I would record him walking out. So that was yesterday, today, and like I said, I come out here at different times. It's not like I come out here every day at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Some days I don't come out. Sometimes it's 7:30, 7:26 something. And here sometimes he comes out with his girl or whatever that is. They're, two agents together, you know. But like I said, that's what my reason that I say these people are dangerous. It's like they know for a fact. Not it's like they know for a fact I'm making videos, recording them as evidence, and they still, they don't care. They don't flinch. They think they're protected, and and like I said, they get mad. They might not retaliate, but they have the other people say something. And that's the reason I came out. The bum I was working with yesterday, not the white dude who was just so scary, but the other one, the nigga, he obviously, I didn't even think about the things he was saying till later that night, last night. First of all, he brought up the other job I was just on. Oh yeah, I was out there at Lowe's. That I said, oh really? And he was there the last day. I was supposed to go Thursday. Also, he fucked up. I'm doing this because I might actually get a complaint with the, for them that, like I said, they do stupid shit that I don't have to say. Oh, it's a program, it's gang stalking. No, it's no, they're just fucking up. Now I can file an actual EO complaint. So, I'm writing this for my memory, what day this is or what time exactly what happened. Like I said, that's what you're supposed to do. Back then it was just write it down. When I learned these rules, but just record. There wasn't no smartphone back then. It was cell phones, but it was them Nokia things or whatever, flip phones in the 90s. But anyway, also what this idiot said, he kept talking about getting taken. He's smiling and joking about getting taken off of jobs, right? That you picked. And this hadn't happened until recently. So, like I said, they're getting real upset, and now they're fucking with folks with, at least with my ability to go out there and do these jobs, because what they're doing, they're having the last two jobs I picked besides the one yesterday, they took me off. And each time it was every time I call, I guess they didn't expect me to call. It says call. It's something else. It was the employer. He changed his mind. He doesn't need that many people. 2 times in a row. I've been fucking with these folks for over a decade. 2 times, all of a sudden, just in the last 5 days, well, 4 days, since Friday rather, all of a sudden, and it's nothing, because people have getting, because, they got bad reputation, but I don't have that. Like I said, every time I'm on one, I'm getting calls. You going back? You make sure you're going back, and now all of a sudden, though, they find another way around it. Oh, the employer, he didn't, this morning, he didn't fill out the tickets, the request, so everybody was taken off. Everybody who was gonna show up from the come city. It's like y'all really are fucking idiots. You really think there's a way around it, huh? There's no way of fucking around it. Keep it up. Do it. There's 2 times in 2 days, and each time your employee said it was not the employer. Well, is that an employer? Whoever, the person who contracted out for people. It was a mistake on their end, and you just take a person, so they're preparing to go to work, then all of a sudden, call in the office and find out what happened. And it's not, oh well, because you were late, because that does happen. You called off so many times on different assignments. You called in, because I know people who do that, or you just didn't even show up. So now, I know people who got they got taken off. I don't, I don't have to, so they find another way. And like I said, the guy, he was laughing and joking yesterday. I knew it was gonna be some shit because he kept when he started his conversation. Yeah, I get taken off a job. He that's their gang stalking shit. They stupid. I think this is the last time they're gonna try it. Like I said, 'cause I call up there and again, they still try to have an attitude. Well, who am I talking? Bitch, you know who the fuck you talking to. Who am I talking? Not because I call so much, but because it's gang stalking activity. And the guy at the play, he didn't fill out the right, and so everyone was taken off. He's okay, keep it up, because it's a pattern. I don't care, all of a sudden, there's no such thing as coincidence. All of a sudden, it's not your, it's the job. He doesn't need this, or he wanted the old people. No, you keep it fucking up, gangster. Your little company can't afford the lawsuit. I don't have to pay. I can get the DAV to do it for me. Your little company can't survive, even if you somehow win. Your company, the lawyers and keep up with the stupidity out of revenge or the pettiness. Y'all think, that's what I'm saying. Y'all was protected. Y'all motherfuckers was protected. So you didn't have no, you didn't have no repercussions for your pettiness. And you thought it was just cute, funny. That's what women do. And you got men acting like y'all being petty. No, men, we don't key people's cars and shit like that out of revenge. Petty shit. And keep up the stupidity. Like I said, it's not me, having to do much extra stuff. No, you just don't do the dumb shit. That's what I keep trying to explain to you, dumbasses. You just don't have to do dumb shit. It ain't they got y'all trained thinking that's cool to fuck up in life. Cause like I said, the fucking bum yesterday, the black dude, yeah, of course he was a Marine. I don't think they be lying. He's like I said, the old one. He was a Marine, and he asked all happy. Oh, he's actually MOS and this and that. And then it turns out he got put out on the BCD, bad conduct. It's like, you fucking idiot. And of course he goes and it was just cause it's the Marines. They make you crazy. No, man, you was a bum. I ain't say that to him, but I cut him. I just didn't let him talk. That's no, bro, no. And finally, he did say something. I don't know if it's because I said it before, or either way, he was smart enough. I'm not bragging, but he's smart enough to say, because he was saying, and they were all just for themselves. They got promoted, and I guess he's talking about the people in his section or squad or whatever. They like basically, they didn't care about each other, just getting put out for themselves. I said, no, that didn't happen to me. I'm like, my folks, my section lead, they made sure, we got promoted, we get this and that. Or you had to. You see what I'm saying? It was part of the shit. Or you get in trouble. That's actually something you get in trouble for not hitting hitting this and that mark. So no, there was no stabbing and only looking out for yourselves and this and that. No, they was making, matter of fact, that's part of the, oh man, we got to do this again. Making sure you proficient at this. So no, bro, that's not the military. That's not the Marines. That's just you. And like I said, I don't even think it was his unit, the Marines. I think it was just him, because he had that attitude yesterday. He's just one of them motherfuckers that don't want to do shit, and then he want to make excuses. Oh, the Marines, they made you crazy. No, bro, you just couldn't hack it. He keep on sending these fucking bombs at me. It don't make me mad. It just, but when you try to fuck with me, fuck with my, whatever I'm doing, then I'm going to say something. And like I said something yesterday. It's finally, he said, well, you know what? That was the people. Basically, he was saying, that was your section leader, And I said, finally, you somebody who said something right. You're right. And I said, you're right. Everybody's experience is going to be different. Whether we was in at the same time, whether he's in 50 years ago, whether you're in now, everybody's experience. You could be in the same exact unit as someone was in years ago, but different people are there. So like I said, while these idiots in charge keep sending y'all thinking that I'm supposed to change. Oh, you know what? The military was bad. Oh, since you said it, I'm gonna change my opinion of my. I'll erase my memories and I'll replace them with your bad memories and bad conduct and discharge. That's on you, a dumbass. You was the dumbass who couldn't hack it. And no, it's not a put down and where the bullies. No, the fact is, I wouldn't call you out like that if you wouldn't come at me. You came at me for this program. You were specifically sent on that job yesterday to fuck with me. So don't even try it. You see that? See how it is, and is if you can't hack it. No, bitch, you can't fuck. That's not just the military. That's life. That's in school. You learn that in kindergarten. You fuck with somebody else, they gonna fuck with you back. You supposed to learn those rules of society. You either take it, you take your loss, you win, or it's a draw. Win, lose, or draw. But you ain't gonna play victim and act like you didn't do anything when you started that shit. Those are the only three fucking outcomes. Not play victims. Not win, lose, or draw, play victim. You know what I'm saying? Those are rules. Whether you win, whether you lost, or whether it's a fucking tie. But it's not lose, win, tie, play victim. You gonna accept your fucking punishment. The rest of us do it. Hey, you started some shit, even if you didn't start. Best you can do is that, hey, at least you fought back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna put you down if you fought back and lost. Shit, you gave it your best. Matter of fact, if we see him getting you too bad, hey, we gonna break it up. No, man, that's enough, man. That's enough. Ain't nobody gonna fucking fuck with you because you lost. We gonna fuck with you because you let them beat you. You ain't do shit back. We still gonna break it up, but we're gonna talk some shit. But don't even try that. You see, you bullying, picking it on, bitch. You. I don't know what they still sending you fucking idiots for, or like that idiot just came out. He's holding his head. Can you see it? Is it clear? Y'all gonna get enough of this. Just not taking your loss. You lost, fucking losers. You lost. There's no coming back. There's no revenge. It's not a back and forth. It's over with. People are tired of you. They're going to put you down. They're going to lock you away. There's no going back and forth. You lost. Not only did you lose, you tried this fuck shit. You tried to destroy us. You tried to kill us. It's over with. There's no coming back trying to find out, dig for information that we did something bad that has nothing to do with the job in the past or whatever. So I bring up how I knew a lot of dudes in my unit who got at least 4. That's a lot. We got put out for drugs. Weed. And I'm like, I remember trying to talk to those dudes, but I didn't too much. There's nothing I can do about it. They got random piss tests, and I guess they didn't care. It wasn't nothing we can do. I didn't stop hanging with them, but it didn't bother me. Because there's no such thing. You at 19, 20, 30, 21, already know there's not. You don't. That second. Oh, it's people who get popped. Oh, it's secondhand smoke. No, there's not enough secondhand smoke. You must have been sitting in a closed room. So that's not secondhand smoke. There's actually a technique, ain't it? You sat in a closed room and sealed off the windows, but you didn't. Just I don't know what that would be, what the reason would be, but there's So no, I wasn't worried about if they and we off posted at a party and they smoking. Like that shit don't get you. You got to be smoking. You already know how it goes. And the guys, because they be worried about it. Shit, we had a piss test this morning. It sucks. I mean, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing. Literally nothing you can do. Sure enough, they get put out. And as usual, I tried to hit the idiot yesterday. He's older than me. I said, hey, did you go down to the VA, this and that. And everybody, he knew this. You can get you a bad conduct after 2 years. Anybody in the military knows this. If you get put out, you can get it changed. But I guess he still hadn't. He's saying his wife was telling him to do it after all these years. So it's like, oh well, this one, like I said, y'all be complaining about how horrible things are, and you just even if this is just the extra step you got to do. Okay, y'all other vets, you ain't have to go through it. Well, the point is, you fucked up. Whatever you didn't say, Your excuse is they made you crazy. Not they was just so mean or racist or da 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 in the Marines. Somehow they made because he was gonna try to cut me off. Oh, you was in the army, you don't know, bitch, I was airborne, So I don't want to hear it. It was just, oh yeah, I know guys like yeah. Of course, like I said, they so busy they come in with excuses, and I'm not putting them down. Oh, I was airborne, I'm better than you. No, it's because you came in with excuses already. You starting off with excuses about your life. I mean, I knew he was there because when I pulled up yesterday, he was already there. He was one of the. It was only three of us, but he was there already, and he was parked a certain way. I knew he was parked that way, for a reason. So I parked next to him. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all see, y'all expect sympathy. Y'all start with art. Y'all start out with bad shit. Like I said, the other dude, I'm pretty sure his life, he had problems because he smelled like drugs yesterday too. The one who gave me his number, but he didn't start out with that. And I'm not saying that. Like I said, I thought it was funny that he started out with that. I apologize. We're lifting something and it almost fell. I guess because I made comments about how they're purposely dropping stuff or like that, and it's heavy stuff. But these guys are young, they're same size as me or bigger, but they're buckling. And it's like, no, and this just started. I've been working in different states and never every time is it could be somebody you just met. It's like you look at each other, no gay shit, but it's like, you ready? Yeah, we ready. All right, and we both, just how to lift. That's it. But these motherfuckers, and so he started apologizing profusely. I'm like, man, dude, just calm down. It's not that big a deal. It's like you ain't got to be all the way one way like the white guy or the other way the black guy. Just, who. It just made you crazy. No, bro. You can say, well, maybe he just okay, but we don't want to hear it. Just go on with. We're trying to tell you, just go on with life. We fixing all these corrupt motherfuckers. But you keep coming at us. You're still trying. That last is like your last dying breath. You're still trying. Like you're gonna get a comeback. Not after what y'all done and expose yourselves. That's the dumb shit that everybody's like, if y'all wouldn't have done all this shit in the last 3 years since 2016, you probably, your little corruption would have went unnoticed. But y'all just so stupid. Oh, they're gonna find out. Like I think most of us know. We all just thought that's the way shit. Politics working. Nothing ever changed. It's like, no, these motherfuckers were literally purposely not doing the right and keeping the money. It's so hilarious, like I said, from what I've seen. The people they spending that corrupt money is not just keeping it themselves. They spend it to pay these gang stalkers. Trust me, that's part of it. And running people from jobs and ruining. And see, now they're still trying to last. Like they're in their last. What is that? Death throes. Like I said, like this morning. Taking me off that job, and when I call, it's oh wow, they the whole thing, and it's not like a construction or something like that. It's I think it's a warehouse or delivery. So no, they have to do it because I know they got it's a local company. It's not building like the other job that was on there. So he has to have somebody. But we'll see about the stupidity. Like they really don't think they're so, they like you said, they're not. That's proven they don't have their jobs and keep their jobs because they're good at it. So that proves, like I said, all of them attitudes they be having. You can't come out. I ain't got time for it. They just were protected. Protection is over. It's no more protection. Sassy black girl behind the desk. No more protection. You got to do your job. Protection is over with. You're done.